It's member-supported Hawaii Public Radio, HPR1, All Things Considered, and I'm Dave Lawrence. Melissa Etheridge returning to the islands this month, pair of dates ahead of the release of a new album, 4th Street Feeling. She called HPR, and we were lucky enough to have a conversation with her here on All Things Considered.
I'm falling up now. I get the picture.
Of course, loved the radio. That's what brought music to my life when I was a child. In the 60s and 70s, we had one radio station in Kansas where I grew up, and it was WHB. And on that station, you had all different kinds of music. You could hear Tammy Wynette next to Marvin Gaye, and then they'd play Led Zeppelin, all on one radio station. And then, of course, in the 70s, it branched out into FM. But I loved sitting, listening to the DJ talk about the songs, bringing the information in. So I have always had a love of radio, and even when I came to Los Angeles to make it, to get my break, there was a moment where I actually thought that I would go study at the Columbia School of Broadcasting. I just loved radio.
Your website, 4th Street Feeling, there's a cool clip on your website, extraction from your radio show. It explains the naming of your new album. Tell us a little bit about what we might hear from that record and what's drawing inspiration from you these days.
Oh, I am so excited about the new album. I just finished it. The mixes are all done. I'm just very, very excited. It's Melissa post-50, It's me doing the best of what I do. Rocking, writing, singing. I play all the guitars. I finally convinced myself that I'm a good guitar player and that I can actually stand up and hold all of the guitar playing duties. I play more electric. The writing...
Is it something that you do when you're alone? Is there any particular time that the writing happens?
There's two different parts to it. One is the inspiration and one is the actual construction of the song. Now, the inspiration, once you open yourself up to it, once you say, okay, I'm ready, let the excitement and the inspiration, let the spirit, let me be in this spirit, the inspiration of creating. And then I can look out on the world with eyes that think, look at that, that's beautiful. And that can move something inside me. Or listen to someone says a certain phrase, and I think, that moves something in me. And I start gathering these, memories. I want to write about that memory. Or, I need to work this emotion out. I'm angry, or I'm confused or sad, or I want this, or I desire this. These are all the Post-it notes that then I put inside so that when I have the time to construct it, when I can sit down and say, okay, now I'm alone, now I'm in this room, now let's pull all these Post-it notes out about inspiration, then I can construct it and write it.
I dig that. So it's like half and half, new things that are occurring to you, sort of, but also kind of like the title of the record. There's a bit of nostalgia too, memories, things that are important, that are like lurking in your head. You're like, maybe I could write about that.
Yes, exactly.
Can you give me a topic or two that have inspired you recently, or let us in on one of the songs maybe that you're really most proud of, and maybe an experience that led to it?
Oh, well, the title track, 4th Street Feeling, it was the very last song that I wrote for the album. It was written the day before I recorded it. Well, actually, the day that I recorded it, I was finishing it. And I usually, bring a song all worked up and all done. And this one just popped out. When you have 4 children, and you're in the middle of your life, and there's things that can happen, and you can start getting all swirly, and you can think that maybe, if I could just run away, if I could just get back to... Remember when everything I owned I could put in my car? And that's the feeling, is when everything I had I could fit into my Chevrolet, is one of the lines. Take me back to that 4th Street feeling. It even talks about 8 tracks. It's a nostalgic song, and one definitely from my heart. And it also, it's about playing these songs live. I realized after all this time that the albums come and go, and that people hold on to them, but the songs live on stage. So I wanted to make sure that the songs that I wrote for the album and recorded, I could put up on stage, and that they could grow and become, the experiences that people come to see me play for.
I hope this was okay today, Melissa.
It was wonderful. Thank you so much.